Jagelski, that one goes, and we're all tied up here at the Benny Williams Fieldhouse. Mason Lowry, Maddie Klein, great to have you with us. So important, like we've been saying, that start weathers the early storm.
It is, and Jagelski's really going to have to try and come out hot. She's 42% from shooting, so really try and get her involved early on and get that confidence and momentum for start.
Jagelski, a 42% outside shooter. Kiki Burrows at an even 40%. This is Courtney Gardner driving from the corner, one step too many. Courtney Gardner, a really talented sophomore. You spend so much time focusing on Zy Cook, you kind of forget that this is a really young Rogers team. You've got Cook, Peace, and Tanisha Hines, the only seniors in the program. Almost everyone else is a sophomore that sees significant time. That popped right back to Shira Isom. That was denied by Kiara Peace, but good stick-to-itiveness there from the senior, and she got it to go.
Nice shot by Isom on that one, grabbing the rebound and doing a little pump fake and going up strong on that one.
That's off the underside of the backboard from Tanisha Hines.
She was able to put up some strong defense down there, Isom, then, and get back.
This is Kiki Burrows. Starts leading the score at 10.5 points a game. Burrows almost lost that back over the timeline. There goes Burrows, not afraid to go right to the rim, but Garrett Peace was there to deny her. Start out of bounds under the basket.
That's a big stop right there for Rogers, almost a fast break there that you could see. They did a nice job defensively, but good call starts away, so they weren't able to get any quick, easy baskets for him.
Lamar Smith told us Garrett Peace is playing some really good basketball right now, especially on the defensive end. Gardner almost took that away from Malaysia easily. The right wing three that goes for Isom.
That's a nice looking shot by Isom. Not scared to take those outside shots, which is also a nice threat to have. Not only is she big in the post, but she's able to step out and knock that shot down for her team.
That's Madison Royal Davis right to the rack.
That's the type of play we're going to see out of her. Not afraid to take it to the basket, is able to weave through the traffic and just go up and make it look so easy with her left hand.
Royal Davis, 17.8 points, 6.5 rebounds a game. On his way out to Jagelski. A little long there. Isom, though, the offensive rebound. He was being hacked at and fouled, I believe, by Garrett Peace. There's Lamar Smith.
Foul against Rogers, number 1.
This team looking for their 8th consecutive City League championship. That is what an achievement. The 7 in a row has already been. He's had some really, really good teams, but to reliably be up for this game year in and year out is really, really impressive.
Yeah, and he is just such a great coach. He does a nice job with the program, making sure that his girls understand what's expected of them and making sure that they're also disciplined.
Jagelski hoists another three, and that misses the mark. Here comes Madison Royal Davis. Royal Davis into the paint. And a whistle right as she started her move. Get Amari Franklin for her first foul.
That'll be her first. Team's first.
One of the big improvements to Madison Royal Davis's game over the course of the year, Manny, she's gotten a lot stronger. She's doing a much better job of getting to the basket in traffic and finishing.
And that's a big key to have a part of your game, especially you're only a sophomore. You've gained that confidence throughout this season, so going into your junior year, Zaya will be gone. You'll be looked at more as the big leader for this team, so that's a great accomplishment for her and something that she's really going to have to keep building off of for the years to come.
Kiki Burrows just picked up her first foul. Madison Royal Davis gets the first free throw to drop. And the second. She's got some big-time offers already. Schools like Kentucky and DePaul, Toledo. Schools like Purdue and Michigan are very interested in both Madison Royal Davis and Courtney Gardner, both sophomores. It's a nice dump off there. Kiki Burrows with her first points of the night. Sincere Nicholson just came in off the bench. He's able to create that easy look.
Yeah, that was a great pass. Was able to get the defense to drop down on her and is able to find her open teammate.
Gardner couldn't answer it from the corner. Scrappy rebound there from Taylor Jagielski. Can do more than just knock down threes. Burrows into the paint, ran right into the long arm of the law. That's Tanisha Hines. Gardner, nice stop at the other end. Short on the shot. Ends up with Jagielski for start.
Nice stop there by Hines. I believe that's her second block of the night already. She does a nice job making sure she goes up straight and doesn't get the foul called.
Shira Isom, fouled by Hines, and Isom will shoot two. She's having a really active start to this one.
She is, and she's one of those players we talked about before that was really going to have to step up for the Spartans. And not only does she have that presence in the post, but she was able to knock down a three-pointer, and now she's able to get to the line. So just keep building off of her. Even if she might not be able to take it to the basket each time, getting her a touchdown low will open up your perimeter for you as well.
All the improvements that Shira Isom has made to her game this year. Got a couple of college offers. Junior colleges up in Jackson, Michigan, and the state of Illinois have acquired. That's great to see. She has played her way into becoming a college basketball player. I don't think that was on the cards at the start of this season. Switch the free throws.
I believe we had one of their first games of the season, and you can definitely tell that she's grown as a player out here. Just that confidence in general.
Stepped out and hit that right wing three a few minutes ago. Wouldn't have imagined that at the start of the season.
No, not at all.
Taisha Barnett in there for start, number 10. Cook hoisting a deep three. Up to get the rebound was Kiara Peace. Did a great job of keeping that alive. Gardner flashing open from the foul line. Buries the jumper, her first points of the night.
Yeah, great ball movement there by Rogers, making sure that they got the shot they wanted, moving the ball around, and Gardner's able to just pull up right there in the middle of the key off the dribble.
Logan Love is in the game for Rogers, number 4, a transfer from Boucher. PK Burrows was too far underneath the basket to do much with it. Trying to reset her hair as she jogs back to the other end. Foul on the floor. That'll go on Sincere Nicholson, also a transfer from Boucher. Boucher start beat by 12 in the semifinal last night. Selena Riggs coming in to give Burrows a break. That's a travel.
Just slid her foot a little bit before taking it to the basket, but good idea finding that open lane.
Nicholson, she's got serious wheels, doesn't she? A little bit out of control at the end of that. The jump ball, the arrow given back to the Rams. I remember talking with Leon Kennard twice in the opening month of the season. He said, really looking forward to having our point guard back. That was Sincere Nicholson, who is eligible now. I asked Leon before this one if she'd been the difference maker that you thought she might be, and he says, oh yeah.
Yeah, and you could see the speed she had on that last, crossing back and forth, blowing by her defender. Might not have been the finish that she wanted, but just getting that momentum your way. You can able to dish it to your players or keep taking it to the basket and they'll fall your way.
Tough shot from Zai Cook has been a little bit quiet since banking home that early three. Of course, it doesn't take her very long to get heated up. That one was short. Cook almost got the rebound. What do we have? One official signals a timeout. We do have a start timeout. That was a heads-up decision by Leon Kennard. Didn't want his player to stand up with a basketball. Shira Isom is going to come back in. Regular season series between these two, swept, of course, by Rogers. The Rams won by 40 back in December. Came back during the polar vortex. In fact, Lamar Smith was telling me not to make excuses, but we didn't practice for 3 days before the second meeting would start. The Spartans had a late lead in the end. Rogers had to survive. They won it by 6. You get the feeling, though, that hanging with Rogers for as long as Start did in that second meeting gives them a ton of confidence coming into this one.
It does. They know what they need to do to stay with Rogers, to be in the game in the fourth quarter. They know they can do it, and whenever you can see that kind of light, it really gives your team even extra momentum. You all come together, and you sit in the locker room before the game and you're thinking, guys, we can do this. Just because it's Rogers, just because it's Zia Cook, you know, we just got to come together as a team.
Nicholson has some handles, that's for sure. Jagielski hit an early three, but those opportunities have dried up in the last few minutes. Shira Isom, that's a confident pass to Nicholson. Nearly led to a turnover. Strong hands from Jagielski. Burrows slashing her way to the bucket and ripped out of the air by Logan Love for Rogers. It's been an important defensive presence for the Rams, who give it away. Ends up with Taylor Jagielski again. She'll push it. Easily floated that to the wing. Isom launches another three, won't go.
That's not another bad shot there by Isom. Wide open, just missed.
Oh, what a step through there from Kiera Peace.
What a great finish there by Peace, making it look so easy and effortless. Uses the glass perfectly on that one.
Final seconds of the quarter. Nicholson turned the corner there. Isom off the mark at the horn. And that's all for the first quarter. An entertaining first 8 minutes here at the Ben E. Williams Fieldhouse. The Rogers Rams, they know they're locked in a battle right now with the Spartans. Tied at 11, second quarter action when we come back. Of the second quarter here at the Benny Williams Fieldhouse. We've seen some slick moves on the court and in the stands as well. Stark and Rogers tied at 11. Mason Lowry, Maddie Klein, great to have you with us. Maddie, thoughts on the first 8 minutes?
I think Stark did a nice job handling Rogers' pressure. Rogers really didn't have many transitions to get those easy points, and Stark did a nice job getting back as well.
In transition, a missed layup from Madison Royal Davis.
Out of bounds.
I think that's going to be a big key tonight for Start, is really making sure that they limit their turnovers and don't give Rogers those easy transition points. They've done a nice job so far, either putting up a presence defensively and making it harder for Rogers, and also getting back to not give them those second opportunities.
It's so critical that Start, on the rare occasions they can get a good look at the rim, those have to go down. They
do, and they've done a nice job as well, moving the ball around, spreading it out, and being patient.
That's a travel. One thing you certainly have to like, there's a lot of defensive intensity, Maddie, on both ends of the floor.
There is, and that just makes it really fun to watch. You're playing in the City League Championship. You know both these teams are going to play as hard as they can, so it just makes it a very fun game and environment to be a part of.
Rick's back in the game. Here she is in amongst the trees, count it, and the foul. She was fouled by Logan Love. Chance for an old-fashioned three-point play.
You know what, that's a great look there by Kiki to find her teammate under there trusting. Ricks isn't the tallest out there, but she put up a strong fight, had a nice body position down there, and was able to get a good old-fashioned three-point play.
Not big, but physical. You gotta tip your cap to anybody who's 5'4" and being willing and able to play inside like that.
You love having a teammate like that that's not scared of the ball, not scared of contact. you'll take one of those players on your team any day.
Nobody with more than 3 points right now for the Rogers Rams. Cook, that first step so quick. Tough shot wouldn't go. Hines got the offensive rebound and she was fouled.
Right now, Zai's shots aren't falling, but she's the type of player that just keeps pounding at you, and they'll fall eventually. Just getting some nice looks.
Denasia Hines averaging just over 7 rebounds a game for Rogers. Another player who's called on to do a lot of scoring. A player that does a lot of the dirty work. Such a good interior defender. She gets a lot of offensive rebounds. Splits the free throws there.
You see Easley bringing the ball up, and that's something Coach Kennard talked about before the game, is she's kind of had to step out of the post and is able to help bring up the ball as well, relieve some pressure.
Really quick hand from Zai. Cook to force the turnover. Stark, though, took it back, and going to see a foul on Kiera Peace there.
Rams number 2, Peace. That'll be her first. Team score.
First on Kiera. Had a really good first quarter at a half dozen points. Amari Franklin there lost it out of bounds.
That's the type of turnover where maybe moving just a little too quick. Take your time, be a little bit more patient with the ball, and try and penetrate at the top of the key so you can open up the wings a little bit more. Kennard
was really happy with the solid man-to-man defense that his Spartans played against Bowser, especially in the first half last night in the semifinals. They forced 27 turnovers. That's a giveaway as well. Amari Franklin ran it down. Running the floor there was Ricks. It was blocked by Peace. Ricks goes to the well again, and she was fouled again.
A great hustle there by Franklin, picking up that loose ball. Ricks filling the lane. Missed the first one, but sticks right with it and playing that out perfectly to get right back to the foul line and get another 3-point opportunity.
That's a great heads-up play by Amari Franklin, because Kiera Peace, her head started to drop. She didn't try to get back to the basketball after it got beyond her. Franklin was able to nip in and create a scoring opportunity for Ricks. Missed the free throw, but it was still 5 big points from Melina Ricks in this quarter. Cook still stuck on 3 points. There's an offensive rebound and put back for Davis.
Nice job by Davis, going up strong, grabbing that rebound, keeping it high, protecting it, is able to put an easy 2 points up.
Here's Alasia Easley. You figured at the start of this year that Alasia Easley, with the nickname of Buckets, would be the go-to scorer for this Stark team. We asked Leon Kennard about that, and he said, honestly, lately she's doing a lot more dirty work. We're pulling her away from the basket a little bit. She's playing really good defense. She's getting more assists. She's rebounding. We have other players that can score, but, well, she hasn't scored yet. You feel like she needs to get some points.
I agree, and that'll come as the game goes. She's doing a nice job right now, bringing up the ball, handling some of the pressure, which is making some of her teammates play with ease. So that's a little bit of the dirty work, I would say, as well, when you're being guarded that tough up.
Good win right by Sincere Nicholson. Got that one to nestle home. Once Zai Cook gets one like that to drop, the second, the third, and the fourth, etc., are never far behind. And that's a Spartan turnover.
I was just going to say, she had that look in her eye. She was taking that one to the basket no matter what. She knows her team needs her right now to get a little momentum, get a little energy going for them.
We've been seeing that look in her eye for the last 4 years. Tied up at 16, Stark calls a full timeout. Tied up at 16 midway through the second quarter. This is the 2019 City League Championship game. Girls Hoops on BCSN. Right now, Manny, Rogers getting everything they can handle from the Spartans.
Yeah, Stark's done a really nice job making sure that they're limiting the second opportunities, producing on the offensive, and really just the extra hustle all around. Running down loose balls, getting to the foul line.
One of the things Coach Kennard told us would be key for his club, they had to play good transition defense because players like Cook and Royal Davis, they can get from one end to the other in a hurry, and before you even know it, they've scored. Mason tried to keep that play alive. Hines, strong hands for the rebound. Here's that transition offense we were just talking about. Cook off balance, couldn't bank it home. Nice heads-up play by Burrows to kind of tip it away from Cook. That's another block for Tanasia Hines, and she makes it look so easy, doesn't she?
She does. She just is such a strong presence down there for Rogers. And the good thing about her is she gets back on defense, too. Once again, a loose ball, she's able to run the floor and still get back and get a nice block out.
Garrett Peace back in with 2 fouls. Morgan Love takes a seat on the bench. Isom. Soft touch.
And nice recognition. She saw Zaya coming up for that double team. If she would have taken one more dribble, Zaya would have stole the ball from her. So Isom stops and just pulls up right then and there.
Beast pulled up there, couldn't cash in on the 3. Starks transition defense. And I mentioned earlier they played solid man-to-man D last night against Boucher. Tonight they've come out in the 2-3 zone, and it really has helped to stymie Rogers offensively. Easily there was tied up by Courtney Gardner. The arrow gives it back to the Rams.
Yeah, Stark's zone right now. Whenever Rogers is taking it to the basket, they're doing a really nice job collapsing, making sure they're not finding those little openings to get a wide open layup, and once again, making Rogers really have to try and work.
Zaya Cook on the turnaround.
There's nothing you can do to stop that. That's a great shot by Zaya, just so effortless on that.
Against just about any player anywhere, if their approach to the zone is they're going to shoot a turnaround jumper from the elbow, you'll take that as a defense. What can you do? The backcourt violation forced by that hounding Rogers defense. The word I used earlier was suffocating. They can just squeeze the life out of your guards if you let them.
And that's why if they do get a stop, you really have to make sure you stay focused, you come out smart and strong with the ball to answer right back, or else they'll just keep nagging at you and get that big lead on you.
Courtney Gardner, they're playing the 3. Easily watched it hop out of bounds. Courtney Gardner, another player that Lamar Smith is quite high on for the future. Still learning the game, he says, but she's really starting to figure some things out and has considerable natural gifts. We'll stay with the Spartans.
Yeah, she's able to hit a nice jumper right off the dribble there in the center lane. She's not scared to handle the ball. You can see she's physical, so definitely one of the key players that Rogers can build off of for the future years.
That pass was thrown away, and here's Gardner ahead of the pack.
Right on key. Nice job by Gardner getting that steal and just able to lay it up nice and soft.
As you can hear us talking about her, I assume. That gives Rogers a 2-point lead with 2 minutes left until halftime. If you're Stark, you can't allow things like that to happen. Zaya Cook to the basket.
You know, especially not with only 2 minutes left here in the half. You want to keep it close. You don't want to give Rogers any breathing room.
Easily tried to thread the needle. That's booted out of bounds by Madison Royal Davis. Zaya Cook all of a sudden has 9 of Rogers' 22 points.
Just like that, knew when she needed to step up. You could see her keep looking at the scoreboard. Just takes the game into her hands.
Catch and shoot 3. That's exactly what Stark needed. Kiki Burrows, her first triple of the night. That brings Stark back to within a point. Allows them to set up in that 2-3 zone again. catch and shoot three. Won't go for Madison Royal Davis. Here comes buckets easily. That was kind of a careless pass, and it's a carry on Sincere Nicholson. We'll get Melina Ricks back in. Maybe she'll go to work on the low block again.
Yeah, she's been one of those players that stepped up big for start, checking in, has been able to contribute a few three-point plays there the old-fashioned way.
Wide open for three, short from Kiara Peace. Start finding it that much more difficult to get into their offense. Kiara Peace making a terrific individual play right there. Lamar Smith calls the timeout.
30-second timeout.
Nice call there by Coach Smith, recognizing his players they were able to grab that loose ball, saw him getting into a little bit of trouble, and just calls the quick timeout to talk things over and maybe set up a last shot or a last play here with 40 seconds.
Start 14-6. A couple of big wins this week. In Boucher, of course, in the city semis last night. On Monday, though, they beat a very good Perrysburg team by 10. Nice feather in the cap, not just coming into the City League tournament, but the state tournament that starts next week. And by the way, where has the season gone?
We had the first game together, and now it's almost to the tournament here.
And we start pulling off an upset win on the road over Central Catholic.
Yes.
Off the hands of Tanasia Hines. Jagielski will come back in.
Replacing number 25, Ricks.
Isom pulls up, not there. Was that shot a little too quick for your liking?
It was a nice looking shot there, right off the dribble, a nice crossover, but I maybe would have stopped for just one, just so Rogers didn't have another opportunity to get any more points on the board.
Cook with 8 seconds, rises up. Won't go. Jagielski challenging. Royal Davis ends up with the offensive rebound and putback.
Great job by Davis staying with that one. Jagielski put up a strong presence. She knew not to foul, but Davis just goes up and over it.
Big bucket right before halftime for the Rogers Rams. They stride into the locker room up 3 on a very, very tough start team. Halftime here at Scott High School. This is the 2019 City League Girls Basketball Championship on BCSN.
BCN Buckeye Broadband is presented by Gallon Takis Boysen Alton Schaefer, Siena Heights University, and by Midas.
halftime here at the Ben E. Williams Fieldhouse, and what a game it's been. Dare I say, a city championship worthy of this great venue and the great coach, Ben Williams, for whom this facility is named. First half highlights. Zia Cook banked in an early three. She was quiet, real quiet, for the next 10 minutes or so.
She was. She did a nice job, though, getting a little bit boost of momentum there and getting their teammates back involved as well.
Madison Royal Davis drive to the basket, something she has really improved over the course of her high school career, getting to the rim and finishing. Courtney Gardner knocking down the jumper there. But how about Melina Ricks? She really came to play in that second quarter. A couple of baskets inside despite being just 5'4".
She did very aggressive, not only on the offensive side, getting some of those three-point opportunities, but also getting back on defense and making it hard on Rogers.
Shira Isom having a good game as well, a team-high 8 points for start, but Rogers started to heat up in the second quarter. Zia Cook started to get it going, but anytime you thought Rogers might really start to make a run or even extend their lead to a couple of possessions, Stark was there to do something positive. That was the last bucket of the half. Came from Madison Royal Davis. Halftime here at Scott. Rogers with a 3-point lead on Start in the city championship.
BCSN, available exclusively on Buckeye Broadband, is presented by PNC Bank, for the achiever in you, and by Yark Automotive, just what you're looking for.
Halftime here at Scott High School. Rogers 24, Start 21 in the 2019 City League Girls Basketball Championship game. Here's a look at the first half numbers. And credit Start for hanging as tough as they did in that first half. They shot just under 30%, but they made 3 big threes, and that helped weather the storm of those 10 turnovers when Rogers really started to ratchet up the pressure.
They did, and that's just something that Start's really going to have to make sure they continue to do, is taking those shots, not being afraid of it, and really making sure they're getting back on defense and making Rogers have to work.
Rogers just 1 of 8 from 3. They have been getting open looks. That's what that 2-3 zone is designed to do. They just haven't been able to cash in.
And Zia's been doing a nice job penetrating, dishing out, trying to get some three-point shots, but just hasn't been falling their way. But as shooters, you just got to keep shooting.
Your first half scoring leaders, Shira Isom, 8 points to lead the way for the Spartans. Ricks and Burrows have chipped in with 5 apiece. Zia Cook right now, unsurprisingly, pacing everybody with 9. 8 from Madison Royal Davis. and 4 from Courtney Gardner. Second half action right after this. It's a 3-point game here at the half.
It's going to be a fun year here on Ice Check. We're looking forward to it, Matt. We're ready to go again.
We are. High school hockey time. Let's get it going.
Second half is underway here at the Ben E. Williams Fieldhouse. Rogers 24, Stark 21 to the 2019 City League Girls Basketball Championship game. Mason Lowry, Maddie Klein, great to have you with us. Kiki Burrows fouled in the act of shooting. That's the third on Kiera Peace. Just 15 seconds into the second half. Maddie, what are you looking for in this second half?
I'm really looking for Rogers to apply some more pressure on Start, build their lead a little bit, but also on the other side, Start being smart with the ball, staying focused, once again getting to the basket just like Kiki did and getting to the line and getting those free points as well.
Burrows cashing in 2 for 2, 7 points for her now. Here comes Zaya Cook of the Rogers Rams trying to win their 8th consecutive city championship. Cook with a miss. Hines missing the follow-up. And Start now will have a chance to retake the lead on this trip. Jagelski catch and shoot 3 in transition. She buries it.
Nice shot there by Taylor. She was able to hit one of those early on in the first quarter for Start. So once again, getting that little momentum here in the second half for her team.
Whistle away from the ball. Whatever it is, it's going the other way.
Was that 3 in the key maybe, or was it a foul?
Could be. I didn't see much of a motion from any of the officials. Usually there's no mistaking a 3-second call. It's bashed away by Zaya Cook. Madison Royal Davis trying to break down the Stark defense. Missed the shot. Hines with the offensive rebound. Man, she is a force on the offensive glass, isn't she?
She is. She does a nice job going up strong. Just like to see her have a little softer touch on the finish. But if you're getting a foul call, that's all you can ask for as a player and a coach.
First foul on Shira Isom. Rogers now with 6 offensive rebounds for the game. That's a travel. Hines bouncing off the 2 defenders. She was walled up.
And that's some strong defense down there by Isom, putting up a strong presence. Starts able to crash around Hines as well, making that a hard play for her.
Yikes. Mari Franklin turning it over at the other end of lamp for Sierra Peace.
Nice job there by Peace. Very fast getting down the floor, and those are those little transition plays that Stark's really going to have to answer on.
That's a great pass to find Burrows open. Couldn't make the three. Tipped out to Jangelski. Another block from Hines. Given back to Burrows. Here is Easley. Jumper goes.
Great pass there by Burrows, recognizing Hines was down there putting up a strong presence. It looked like she was going to go up for the block, and she's just able to pass it right off to her teammate to get an easy two by Easley.
Buckets with her first bucket of the night. The floater short for Zia Cook. Cook reached in on Franklin. It's the first on her. Tremendous scene between the junior varsity and varsity championship games tonight. Zia Cook, of course, is going to go play in the McDonald's All-America game. She was presented with her McDonald's All-American game jersey. That was really, really cool.
It was, and what a great honor for Zia, for her family, for her school, and for this community. She's really speaking for all of us, so she's just such a great player, very well-spoken, great teammate. I'm really looking forward to seeing her progress in college and hearing about her story.
You know, hearing that you're playing in the McDonald's All-American game, that's the kind of thing, even if you're just a very casual basketball fan, you know the cachet behind that. You know exactly what it means.
Yeah, that's something that you watch when you're even younger, growing up around the game.
Oh, yeah.
You always had that on at the house each year, so what a great accomplishment. One of my favorite players, obviously, to watch in the area.
You and me and just about everybody else, I would think. Jagielski, quick release there. Hines with the rebound. Hines stumbled. Hines called for steps. Could have been an offensive foul or a travel. In the end, it's just the travel. Easley. Tough shot on the turn. Logan Love there tipped it to herself. Great active hands from Sincere Nicholson. Knocked around like a pinball. Easily getting after with Zia Cook. The arrow will keep it with the Rams.
And starts putting up some strong defense here, really making Rogers have to be physical and smart with the ball. You can tell that Start has this energy and this momentum going in their favor right now.
Zia pushed it to the corner. Gardner from mid-range, not there. Easley with a tough rebound. Really good pass to find Isom. Jagielski from the top. That is a foul down in the corner. That's Kiki Burrows. Second on her.
He'll take that foul as a coach. She's just being aggressive down there, is almost able to get a jump ball call or a turnover there.
Cook. Another offensive rebound, this time Madison Royal Davis, and she'll shoot two. Madison Royal Davis, 7 points in the first half. 23 in the semifinal win over Scott. That was won 70-26 by the Rams. There's a game that saw the new City League Mercy rule invoked this year. 35-point lead means you shorten the quarters to 4 minutes. Played the fourth quarter at halftime. That's a double dribble. Sincere Nicholson turning it over.
This is the time I think we're really going to see Rogers' defense try and step up here. Stark's been doing a nice job breaking the press pretty easily, getting it across, looking comfortable. And right now, if you're Rogers, you really want to try and push that tempo and really start to get in their head and get those transition plays.
Zia Cook was fouled there. It's so tough to stay in front of her.
It is. She has such a nice first step that she can just pass, fly by anybody to get to the basket, and then you have the defense collapse on her, but she's so strong with the ball that she can put up a soft touch on it as well.
Gardner short on the three, going to get Isom for a foul under the basket.
The other good threat about Zia is she can just put up the nice little runners, the soft little float touches where she doesn't have to go exactly into her defenders each time. She can pull up and just put up a nice looking shot.
Kind of a lazy pass from Gardner. Nicholson read it well. Easley will drive. Nice take. It rolls off, but she'll shoot two.
That's a great job there by Easley, recognizing she had the open lane. It looked like at first she almost passed it off, then just takes that charging step forward and blows past their defender. That's the kind of thing we need to see out of her. We were talking about her early in the first half is, you know, we really want to see her step up. She does a lot of the dirty work, a lot of rebounds she's had, assists, that stuff, but when she can also put her offensive game, she's a real force to be reckoned with.
Checking in for round number 35, Hines. Replacing number 24.
Asia Hines back out there. Got to make the freebies, especially against a team like Rogers. Hines was cherry picking out of the basket at the other end. It bounces off her hands, out of bounds. Nice work by Nicholson to break the press. Burrows' three was blocked by Madison Royal Davis. Burrows traveling.
Nice hustle play there by Davis. Able to get the tip on the block, come back, almost get the steal, but they get the call anyway, and that's the type of energy that Rogers needs right now to really get a nice lead and get the momentum on their side, because Stark has it all right now.
Cook rising up from the elbow. Jagielski the long rebound. You don't want to be passing the ball into your own basket against this Rogers team. Cook tried the little handoff to Royal Davis. Isom knocked it out of bounds.
That's a nice recognition there by Isom. She took that one step forward at Zia, but didn't fully commit, so she's able to reach out and get that tip. Almost get the steal on that.
Sincere Nicholson climbing the ladder to pull down the pass. She'll pull up at the foul line and bank it home. Her first points of the night.
And she's been playing very tough, bringing up the ball under pressure, getting to the basket, so it was only a matter of time before she was able to contribute on the scoreboard.
Logan Love called for the foul. She reached in on Malaysia Easley. How bad does Start want it right now?
They do. We were down by them before the game was starting. You could hear the girls getting really pumped up. You could hear the crowd getting them hype as well, so it's just a fun game to watch.
Yeah, a lot of teams would come into a game against Rogers being absolutely terrified. Not these Start Spartans. Jagielski, long. Cook with a rebound. Spun away from Nicholson. Good hands to get his back point. Leon Kennard screaming for a double dribble. Didn't get the call, and a soft touch there from Tanasia Hines.
A nice shot there by Hines right in the middle of the key. Just pulls up, soft little floater. Big bucket there for Rogers.
Burrows couldn't answer. Here comes
Nice
Cook.
pass.
Pushed it ahead to Madison Royal Davis, and Rogers retakes the lead.
Great pass there by Zia Cook, finding Davis filling the lane on that.
And Royal Davis stripped it from Nicholson. Kiera Peace. Leon Kennard needs a timeout. Rogers really starting to turn the screws defensively, turning defense into offense. Will step aside. The Rams now up by 3. Madison Royal Davis with 11 to lead the way for the Rogers Rams. Shira Isom has 8 to pace the Spartans, but she has not scored in this second half until now.
Right on cue once again.
Right on cue, just how we all drew it up.
Yep. That's why we took that full time out there.
Absolutely, that's exactly what Leon Kennard wanted to see out of the timeout. Here's Logan Love, such a good athlete on the inside. First points of the game for her.
It's a nice one dribble turnaround. Puts it up with ease. Coming in off the bench, didn't look scared at all. Just goes straight up.
Nice handles again from Nicholson. Been really impressed with her ball handling for the most part. Kiki Burrows finishing off the small square. 9 points for her. To a 1-point game, 35-34 inside the final minute of this third quarter. If you're Rogers here, Maddie, do you hold for one shot?
Yes, I would hold for one. Dribble it out, have Zaya come to the ball, or Davis penetrate, look for your players to dish.
Oh, it's a jump ball.
And now there's 9 seconds left, so Stark can come back and get the last shot and get the lead here going into the fourth.
Takes some serious guts to stand in front of Zaya Cook, and she's building up that head of steam and stop her. Burrows banks home another one.
Big shot there.
There is a real buzz and an electricity in this place. 8 minutes left, and don't look now, but the Stark Spartans up 1 on the Rogers Rams, trying to end their stranglehold on the city championship. Start up a point, 8 minutes left. Don't go far. start with a 4-point edge in the third. They bring a 1-point lead into the fourth, and on Rogers' first possession, they're called for traveling.
Great defense there by Start. They're being very active right now, making Rogers have to really think, and they're able to contribute here on the offensive end as well.
Zaya Cook jumped the pass, but couldn't keep the ball in bounds.
And you have to give credit right now to Start zone. They've done a nice job taking it out a little bit, putting some type of pressure there on Rogers, but also when they take it to the basket, they're all collapsing, doing a nice job, putting up a big post presence too.
Easily to the bucket, put it off the underside of the rim. Took a kind of a loose dribble at the end, and Burrows poked it out.
Nice hustle there by Burrows, following it up and able to tip that one and stop the transition play there by Zaya.
Cook. Yes!
She's got that look in her eye here.
And we all know what that look means, too. It says, we will not be denied. Burrows answers!
Nice job there by Keaton. Not scared to take that shot either.
Cook lost it. Easily dove after it. Leon Kennard calls timeout.
And Start is just doing such a nice job defensively, but answering as well when Rogers is able to get an open look. They're coming down, they're scoring, they're keeping it close. Right when you think Rogers is going to pull away, they're able to just get a nice looking shot and answer as well.
Those dueling threes just seconds apart. Zaya Cook, a deep one from the top for Rogers. Tiki Burrows had the answer. She's got 14 points to lead the way for Start. 14 from Burrows, 10 from Isom, 6 from Taylor Jagelski. Zaya Cook, meanwhile, with a dozen to lead Rogers. Madison Royal Davis has 11. Easily to Burrows. Didn't get the bounce. Isom missing on the putback. Shaking her head, going back up the floor. Madison Royal Davis had it stripped by Burrows. Strong hands from Royal Davis, and now it's Lamar Smith's turn to use a timeout.
Nice defense there by Start, double teaming over here in the corner, making it difficult, getting on the floor, trying to tip it away. You can see Burrows is all over the place. She's over there on Zaya. Zaya dishes it off to Davis. She comes over for the double team over here and is almost able to get that steal.
Foul's not really an issue for either team. Nobody with more than 3 for the Rams. I don't think anybody has more than 2 for Start. Spartan involved for 5 in this half. Rogers 4.
You can see Coach Kennard in that timeout right there telling his girls to get the ball, pump fake, or fake like you're going to make a pass, and that's when you step around or you go right up into the contact, whichever point he was saying, either under the basket or whether you're moving it up against Rogers' press.
Cook rises up. Isom put a hand in her face. Last touch by Rogers. The Rams have been at their best in this game, and they've been able to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into quick points. I think we'll see a lot of Sincere Nicholson and Alasia Easley with the ball in this fourth quarter for Start. Ooh, they're better ball handlers. Burrows barely grazing iron. Jagelski trying to keep it alive. She saves it too easily. Jagelski, high arcing jumper wouldn't go. Cook pulled down the rebound. She was tied up by Burrows. It'll stay with Start on the arrow.
And you know, half that play right there was Jagelski running that ball down, giving her team another opportunity. They're able to get the jump ball in. Third possession here. That's that little effort that that's going to win you ball games.
Isom.
Nice pass there by Easley, leading Isom right to the basket. She recognizes she has Zaya down there, does a slight little pump fake and just goes up and nothing but net.
Cook hangs in the air, missed the shot, tipped it to herself. Gonna get Isom for the foul as Cook is helped to her feet.
Nice job there by Cook, staying with it, going after it, attacking, getting that rebound, and getting the foul call here. You know, her shots might not be falling, but if you can get those second opportunities and get to the line, you start building confidence from the foul line a little bit, and eventually your shots will fall as well.
Just how they drew it up with the exception of the result. Cook to the free throw line for 2. Foul is on Kiki Burrows. Go ahead, Maddie.
And now you just really got to focus if you're Zaya Cook. Just focus in right now. You do these all the time in practice. Get some momentum. It's a close game right now. This is what you really look to. This is what you work for all year when you're on the line. Okay, we're shooting foul shots. You got to run if you miss. So just these little things right now.
Well, if you're Rogers, one thing you certainly can't afford to do right now is get frustrated.
Exactly. It's just really making sure you let the game come to you. Don't force it too much.
Gets the second. 13 now for Zaya Cook. Rogers forcing a turnover. Can Royal Davis get to it into the basket? She stepped out of bounds. Pass led her just a little too much right there on the baseline.
A good idea there by Zaya, but once again, can't get frustrated if you're Rogers. Just there's still 5 minutes left of this game.
Real urgency in the crowd right now, I can tell you that.
I was just going to say, all of a sudden it got a little bit louder in here.
Great defense by Cook on Isom. Extra pass. Burrows loves that spot in the corner. Rebound pulled down by Kiera Peace. Cook took a big bump from Easley. Foul in the second half. Got a friendly bounce on the first.
Nice shot by Zaya. She got pushed pretty hard that last one, but comes up strong here at the line.
.41 all. 4:36 to play. Burrows driving, tried to tee up Isom underneath. Rogers took it away and a foul was called. Third foul on Alasia Easley. Well, fouls have certainly been piling up in the last couple of minutes for start.
They have, and that's not a bad thing, especially because Rogers is shooting decently from the three-point line, or from the foul line. But when you're going to get them to the line, you also need to be able to produce here on your offensive end as well.
12 points for Madison Royal Davis, 4 of 5 from the line, now 5 of 6. Knocked out of bounds by Royal Davis. Trying to jump at the pass.
Great job by Royal Davis. She's kind of been that little defensive energy boost that Rogers has needed here in the second half. Getting some deflections and some tips.
Jagelski. Big shot.
That's her third three of the night there, right from the side corner wings there. Great shot there by Taylor.
Start retakes the lead, but for how long? Cook. Not very long, in fact.
So smooth there by Zaya. Isom puts up a strong presence, but Zaya's able to just go right up and over.
Well, you wonder how much energy Start has left at this point. They've had to work so hard for everything all night long. Off the hands of Isom. Picked up by Royal Davis underneath. Past the length of the floor. Courtney Gardner missed it. And then she fouls Nicholson.
Great hustle there by Easley to get back and make that a hard shot for Rogers. Nice shot by Nicholson coming up, being able to grab that rebound as well then. It's a great effort there.
How much fun has this been?
This has been one of the best games I've called all year.
Gyra Isom. Big basket for the Spartans. .46-45 Start. Cook rising up. Back of the rim.
Good idea there.
Burrows, deep contested three. That's not what you want there, is it?
That's a little bit rushed right there.
And Burrows now behind the play. Royal Davis had it poked away by Isom. It's Start ball out of bounds.
Great defense there by Isom. Quick feet, but she's got those hands that have been able to get a few deflections, a few blocks her way. You can see her just strip Davis on that one.
Rogers could really use a steal. They almost got it from Gardner. Burrows. Ha!
That's the set shot, the open shot that Burrows gave. The last one before that, a little rush, but that's her mojo right there where she can just step into the ball and catch it and go right up.
Royal Davis can't get the points back. Another offensive rebound, though. She went up strong. She was fouled.
Great job there by Davis staying with it once again. 3 third defenders around her.
What a shot from Kiki Burrows. Ice water in her veins.
She's knocked a few of those down, but they've all been from the right side. That time she's up from the left side. Nothing but net on that. Great to see.
Rogers 10 of 13 from the line, 10 of 14. Hines, though, short on the putback. Cook an offensive rebound. That time it goes.
Cook down there, great body position, goes up strong. She caught the ball underneath the basket, and when she went back, just popped out to leave herself that good angle.
Cook knew it as soon as it left Hines' hands. She was going to have a chance to get to the ball. Isom lost her glasses. Nicholson tried to force the pass.
Nice.
Gardner through traffic. To the basket. No. Cook, yes.
Great job there by Zaya fouling that up.
Leon Kennard uses his final timeout. It's a full one. With 1:29 to play. What a game. Gardner, no. Cook, yes. Rogers by 1. game this has been. Start now down by a point. They don't have any timeouts left. Isom turns it over. Great defense by Hines, a long way from the basket. Stay with Rogers out of bounds. Zy Cook trying to will her team over the finish line. Starts turned it over 21 times. And most of those you have to say of the forced and not unforced variety. If you're Rogers here now with 1 minute left, you have the lead, you don't have to do anything too quickly.
No, definitely want to be a little bit more patient here, but also be smart with the ball.
Lamar Smith calls a timeout.
You can't get lackadaisical, so even though you may try and take this timeout a little bit longer, when you get the ball, you want to make sure your players are stepping to the ball. You're doing ball fakes. You're focusing on those little things because Stark's defense has been very aggressive tonight, making it hard on Rogers. So making sure that Rogers is staying focused right now.
Mason Lowry, Maddie Klein, it has been a pleasure to bring this one to you tonight. Rogers looking for their 8th consecutive city championship, getting all they can handle and then some from the Stark Spartans.
Stark's done a really nice job playing their hearts out tonight. Rogers missed a lot of shots early on, but they did a nice job really staying with it here. Stark was able to answer a few times against Rogers, but Rogers answer right back and keep that momentum and energy on their side.
Kiki Burrows 17 points, including 3 big threes. If you're Rogers, what are you drawing up in that puddle?
Just moving the ball around right now, making Stark really have to come out and try and chase you. You want to have the ball in Zaya or Davis's hands right now, just that little bit of comfort zone. But you also have Gardner out there who does a nice job handling the ball as well. Just able to weave through the traffic and penetrate for Davis or for Zaya.
Cook got away from Sincere Nicholson there. Officials were having a heck of a time keeping Nicholson out of her hip pocket. Oh, so close to forcing the turnover. It's Jagielski going for the foul. Oh, it goes the other way. It's on Royal Davis. The Rogers fans can't believe it. Well, let's see. Jagielski got a hand on it. Boy, they kind of trip each other up, don't they?
Because it looks like Davis turns and then Jagielski just kind of trips over her foot as they're both going after the ball.
My.
Nice pass.
Isom underneath. Got Hines in the air. Cook from nowhere, but a foul is called.
You can see Kennard the whole game telling his girls pump fake, pump fake. Isom does just this pump fake. Zaya comes out of nowhere with a block.
Wow. Isom at the line. She's 1 of 2 tonight. How many banked-in shots have we seen?
The bank has been open, definitely on this side of the floor tonight. I think they've all been from that side, too.
Does she have another one in her? Missed it. Cook with a rebound. The Rams have 2 timeouts left. Ball in the hands of one of the premier players in the country. Timeout. It's a full timeout with 19.8 to play. You could not ask for anything more.
You really couldn't. Good timeout there by by Coach Smith right now, drawing up a play, making sure that the ball is in Zaya Cook's hands or Davis, but also making sure that his girls know that they need to crash the boards when they do put up a shot, making sure they're getting the body. Also being smart and not getting any fouls as well.
There's another look at that foul called on Madison Royal Davis. They got Hines, I believe, for that previous foul. My. Both teams shooting 37%.
Yeah, this just makes any ball player really want to be out there right now. Just such a great game, great environment here. 20 seconds left, all tied up. You couldn't ask for any better ending to a game right here.
Start 7 of 22 from 3. Leon Kennard's crew have one more stop in them.
Got to play some strong defense here.
Nicholson out on Zaya Cook. Down to 7 seconds. Cook trying to shake loose. Cook down the lane to the line with 3.8 left.
She'll get 2 shots here. Nice job by Zaya. Weaving through the traffic. Exactly where you want the ball in her hands here.
Cries of relief almost from the Rogers fans across the way. And remember, Start does not have a timeout. Cook hits them both. Last chance for Start. It's Easley from half court. No! It's over! Rogers wins!
What a great game by both teams here tonight. Rogers is able to pull it out, win their 8th consecutive City League championship here, and shots weren't falling their way, but they sure did stay with it, so you got to give them props.
Zaya Cook, a big hug for everybody. What a great competitor.
She truly is, and like I said, she might have not been able to knock down some of those easy layups, but she got to the line, and that's what won the game here at the end. So great job there by Rogers to really stick it out.
Just so much mutual respect in the City League. And this, one of the toughest games that Rogers has faced all year. They get a gutsy win on Monday. They come from 18 down to the first half to beat Notre Dame. Start game, everything they could handle tonight, and Rogers hangs on to win it by 2 thanks to 2 Zaya Cook free throws with 3.8 seconds left. Wow.
That's all you can really say, and I mean, you got to give Start a lot of props here tonight. They really came out and played hard. What a great little confidence booster for them. You know, your last regular season game, you're going into the tournament now with this momentum on your side, so you can't hang your heads low. You got to keep them high and get back in the gym and just keep working.
You get the feeling this is a Start team. A lot of disappointment etched on the face of Leon Kennard right now, but this is a team. Got some impressive wins this year. They've beaten teams like Central Catholic and Perrysburg. They've now played Rogers to the wire twice. This is a team that could make some noise in the state tournament.
It is. This is a team you kind of want to stay away from, especially in the tournament time. You've got multiple players stepping up. They're able to play under pressure. I thought they did a nice job handling Rogers' full court pressure, moved the ball up the floor. Just all around great play by them.
Lamar Smith's team had to dig really, really deep. You know, they play an impossibly difficult non-conference schedule for a reason. So they're at their best in late February and in games that have a ton of meaning like this one.
It is, and it's nice for Rogers to be tested here late in the season as well by a local team, really making sure that they get that confidence as well going into the tournament and come out with that look in their eye to defend that state title.
It has been an absolute pleasure. For Manny Klein and our great crew, Mason Lowry saying so long from the Benny Williams Fieldhouse. Rogers for the 8th year in a row win the city championship on last in Start, 52-50. This has been a presentation of BCSN, seen only on Buckeye.
BCSN highlight is brought to you by Yark Automotive.
And pressure from Rogers has already forced 2 turnovers. There is Nelson with the layup. God, it's another area they missed Genesis Warren because it's a really tough matchup at 6-foot Oklahoma State. Brett Leva, quick spin, nice finish. Everything is authoritatively, doesn't he? That's a hard, tough rebound. Nice take to the rack from Cedric Williams. Catch and shoot great for Kiwi Wyatt to ring it up. Here is Brandon Hendricks. One into the other, swatted away by Nelson. Drama surrounding the #1 seed. On the miss at one end, count the basket for Devontae Fitzpatrick. Nelson just forced that turnover. Fitzpatrick there early on. Rogers has a level of depth that Scott just doesn't have right now. Soft touch, a little too high off the glass, knocked around, picked up by Hendricks, gets it to go.
Hard to play more patient when you're down 4 possessions. He's always going to see Scott, his alma mater, and this is a unique game for him because Coach Wyatt said, yeah, we got visited at halftime by the officials. That's why they're some of the best in the business, though, because they're...
See how long Dejon Nelson stays on the Rogers bench. Oh, what a finish from Hendricks. Not been able to turn Rogers' mistakes into baskets.
Gotta have it.
This is
Gotta have it. Yes.
Nice find, Wyatt to Nelson. Oh, Hendricks read the pass. This time he got to it. He'll lay it up and in.
Big time rebound by Curtis Jackson when they had to have it.
And Nate Houston.
This BCSN highlight is brought to you by PNC.
Griggs full speed ahead to the other end and able to get to go off glass. Get around Williams. Jagielski 3. Yes. Taylor Jagielski. Griggs. Drive. Good look to Adamski.
This time of the season, where both these teams have really been successful in this respective league. Touch.
Here's Burrows. Finds Nicholson. Giving it right back, and Mitchell the block. Burrows 3, got it. Nothing but the bottom for Sierra Burrows. The hand in there, Jackets have numbers. Breaks the other way, through the contact, no whistle. Jagielski, count it. The 3-pointer for the Spartans. Burrows, pull up. 2 more. It's the largest lead of the night for start. Jagielski, the answer, you got it. 5th 3 of the night for Taylor Jagielski. 90 seconds to play. Abby Williams lines up a 3. Got it. Her first points of the night could not have come at a better time.
If I play sports for my school, I'll learn how to be part of a team.
I will have more friends. I will be active now and when I'm a grown-up. I will learn how to work hard.
I'll have better attendance.
I'll learn how to overcome adversity. I'll be more likely to go to college. I will learn how to get along with others. If I play sports for my school. If I play sports for my school. If I play sports for my school.
I must learn to be a good student during school if I want to put on my uniform after school.
This BCSN highlight is brought to you by Yark Automotive.
Sure didn't. I mean, but he was wide open there.
Corner 3, up and good. Good start for the Bulldogs. Hoskins, nice shot, real nice. Fading away and even beginning as Pickerington North had a 22-0 advantage in the first quarter. Nice
fake.
Tough shot.
Yes, it was. He got in there way too.
And a deep three, nothing but the bottom. Wide open three. Got it. Washington hits it to
Nice,
drop.
he got the roll on that. Oh, nice.
Wide open, Liba. Hoskins, great look to McCrimmon.
Nice job.
Underneath.
Nice fake.
That's Rayshawn Galloway.
Good job on their part.
Runner, yes.
Nice job.
Rebels, Washington takes it himself.
Nice fake.
Mont Allen inside.
Nice fake.
Up
nice
and
job.
good. Hoskins can't leave
nice
him open.
Shot.
That's automatic. Dre Williams knocks
nice
it down.
Shot. Down 4-on-1 here.
Dre Williams underneath.
Nice job. Nice reverse.
In the paint over top Hoskins. Williams with the left hand.
Nice take. Real nice job, Art.
Pressured by Worth. Step back Jay.
Woo! Nice shot.
Oh. Woodard was blocked, then puts it up for an and one.
Oh,
The
wide
drive,
open.
McCrimmon
nice.
the block.
Sledhead 24/7. If it happens on the snow, find it here first. Snowmobile destinations, sled evaluations, lifestyles, aftermarket and product reviews, highlighting all aspects of racing, and get the inside coverage on the AMSOIL Championship Snowcross. Sledhead 24/7, where we are everything snowmobile.
Welcome to Future Phenoms, the show that searches America for the next generation of star athletes. We'll stop in New